In 1994, there was an anime that was released that flew over everybody's heads called The Jessenary Genesis. Let me show y'all what it is. Science for the conscious.
Isabella's lease is void. You have no right to foreclose on Amorica. The Reconquista is global, Emperor.
You have no right to foreclose on Amorica. Isabella's lease is over with. It's about to get good. Reconquista was global.
By this sale of the kingdom, we shall bleach the memory of your empire and hide your ancient technology beneath the veil of our new history.
We shall bleach your history and hide your ancient technology underneath the veil. Signs are for the conscious mind, Phantom Timeline.
The sky opens, the kings of fire rule. Cities of glass and gold fall into ash.
Behold the power of the high priests of Anu turned against their own kind.
The Inquisition is already at the gates, and they are coming to bleach the memory of every Moor in
They
Albat.
turned on their own kind. And once again, bleaching the memory. Or we could say ethnic cleansing or ethnocide, since we know what it is. Let's keep going.
We were of the same vine. We were family. How could you agree to the sale of the kingdom and let these Roman inquisitors bleach our very memory?
Side note, y'all know in 1986, there was a comic book, cartoon, and action figure that was published by the Olmec Toys called The Sun Man. Look who's the Sun Man. Where did they really get Superman from?
We have brought you out of the caves of the north to give you the gift of civilization. You shall serve as our janissaries.
In the sale of the Moorish kingdom, I have traded your flesh for the ancient technology of the underworld. With these free energy orbs, we shall establish a new jurisdiction of the West and rule as
We have
God.
sold the Moorish birthright. And with this new technology, we will take over the West, America, and become the new gods.
God.
Behold the New York Island. Here, the giants of the Longhouse once walked, and our Delaware Moorish brethren.
They even had Queen Khalifa in that thing. She said, the giants of New York and Rhode Island, let's help our Moorish brethren.
The capture of Jerusalem in the west was but the first stone. Now we sail for Haiti to extinguish the last of the French Moors and seize the ancient technology of the island.
They're going to sail to the Jerusalem of the West. Remember what we learned yesterday? And capture and seize the rest of the Moors in Haiti, the French Moors.
The time of the traditional Moors at an end. By the sale of the kingdom, we shall bleach their names from the record and take the jurisdiction of the West.
Emperor Montezuma, the last Moorish king to hold the sun throne of the West.
We're on the same line. We're family.
Florida was never a colony, but the Iberian Peninsula of the
They
West.
said we was family. You heard what they said about Florida? It was the Iberian of the West. America's the real old world. We keep telling y'all. And they keep telling y'all too. You know they always put the truth in cartoons and movies.
Bleach the memory of your empire.
The Jesuit inquisitors and their Roman masters have come to bleach our memory and seize our ancient technology. But behold, the kingdom of the West has joined our banner. You return to the Armorican estates as a dog of the papacy. Your queen Isabella bought a lease from Essegal, but she attempts a foreclosure.
Y'all remember the book that we read about a long time ago that we will recover? The Algonquin conquest of the Mediterranean region 11,000 years ago? Screenshot. Another dope book, The Anaclipsis, an attempt to draw aside the veil. Another dope book, The Golden Age of the Moors. Hey man, we ain't capping when we be dropping these gems, man. Let's keep going.
With these free energy orbs, we shall forge a new jurisdiction of the West and rule as God.
We shall erase their names from the record and claim the jurisdiction of the West.
In the shadows of a forgotten empire, the sky itself became the weapon. One king would ignite the heavens.